Welcome back, everybody, to Fortnite.
Fortnite Rising. Oh,
this is like Fortnite. I mean,
I love the outfit still.
Oh, it works like a charm, Jordan.
Nice.
Works like a charm.
I was gonna get root beer, but the root beers at Walmart were not cold, so I got Orange Crush.
Orange Crush is good.
Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking forward to your next visit.
So's this.
Whoa.
I love the ice.
What did the receptionist have against you?
Was she human
She's
or
a
was
clanker.
she fully a machine?
You can't just call them that, Thane. What if they rise up and get us someday?
Thane's robo-racist.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know what you said.
What if Steam's like, hey, I'm a clanker, bud? Computer just shuts down.
The robots are gonna look at all of our Discord logs and they're gonna know who's who.
I can do this now.
They won't even need to. The government already does.
Yeah.
They'll just have to see what the government's notes are.
The government doesn't care to write the word clanker down in the notes, though.
Well, they take it as anti-AI, which is a very pro-AI time in the government right now.
That is true.
And given there's so much manipulation to boost AI for the sake of stock prices, I think it would be taken as dissent.
This guy doesn't like AI. Well, he's never leaving his house.
I mean, did you see there's a interview or whatever with Sam Altman, and he was saying like he basically said he posed a dichotomy, and I hope it's false, but the fact that he sees things this way is really screwed up. And he said right now the issue with AI is they don't have enough computing power to like get done the things they need to get done, like they've hit a limit.
He had like a tube-like thing.
So he said this is why we need more, like, he basically was using it as an excuse of why we need more funding and money for AI is because the dichotomy is either you spend tons of money sending people to school and teaching them, like how to cure diseases and getting medical degrees, or you just have AI do it. You just pay us to make an AI that can do it. And it's like, and he basically used cancer as an example. He said, like, basically you can hope that scientists and doctors find a cure for cancer, or you can just wait for AI to do it. And it's like, that's horrible. That's horrible. I don't like that idea that that's where we're at.
Well, I got a question. Maybe you guys know the answer. Because as far as I'm aware, AI can't learn other than off of human. Like, it has to learn from human knowledge,
it has
right?
to be programmed. It doesn't learn on its own necessarily. How do I say it? It doesn't have novel learning. Like, it doesn't get ideas and then think, oh, I'm going to research this. It has to be programmed to do it. So, like, they just let it, like, they put in a bunch of inputs, basically saying you can learn from any of this data that we've given you access to.
So AI can't, like if you said create your own art style, it can't go out and do that. It has to pull from
it can't
other
create
people.
anything original. It can only create derivative. Which also means it can't come up with new ideas. Now, it can be geared to research a new idea, but the person has to think of the new idea first. So it doesn't create the idea. A person creates the idea.
Would you believe there's a turret section in my hack and slash game?
Wow.
Shout out.
Are those helicopters gonna come to life and fight you?
I hope so.
Nope.
Blow them up.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why the game gave you like 70 rocket launchers.
So,
that's for the late. I think that's for the boss fight later.
I'm just gonna relay this.
To your
whole
left,
thing.
Nate. To your left.
You have rampaged through Denver, killed countless police, assaulted a private military company's building, killed a man out front of it.
Hey, that
now
man
are
was
in the lobby of said building and are killing its soldiers
And the receptionist.
and shooting up the building with a heavy machine gun.
that was conveniently placed there by someone.
It was definitely placed there for this exact reason. Except the problem is they weren't expecting Raiden to be the one shooting the machine gun.
They weren't expecting Machete to show up and
Yeah.
don Machete.
And now he's in his full psycho killer mode.
Was that Raiden that said that? Or was that
No,
dude
the other
dying?
guy,
Oh
the other
my
guy.
gosh. Imagine that being your last word.
Are you sure?
Aw, dang. I died. Like that.
I feel like most people would just be screaming, you know, in pain. Or gasping for breath.
Doctor.
My Oshi.
So I gotta tell you guys, one of my new favorite things that I've been trying to pay attention to, especially when it comes to me watching YouTube videos. I guess I should wait till he's done talking.
No, we've been talking through him the whole time.
Not my Oshi
He's just
guy.
explaining
it's
how
called
the
Oshi.
next gameplay mechanic's gonna go.
Time to find another left hand.
Well, that is the problem.
Raiden still sounds like he has marbles in his mouth.
Yeah, even though he's gone back to his older voice.
So,
He's supposed to be like Jack the Ripper mode. He's like, "Argh."
He goes from sounding like Snake to sounding like, well, sounding like a Snake imitation to sounding like he has marbles in his mouth again.
I don't really know if I hear the marble thing you guys are talking about.
I think it's sort of he's speaking with
It's kind of garbled. It's kind of garbled, but
it's because he has no lower lip, so he's
So it's intentional.
Oh,
he
totally
sort
makes
of like
sense.
this, except he's a little clearer. But it's because he has no
I
lower lip. It's supposed to be
see.
that. It's very subtle though. It's not in every word.
Do you think they taped down somebody's lip? So that when they were doing the recording, it sounded kind of like this a little bit.
It's possible.
A little
Or
bit.
he
if you
just held
listen
it.
to
It's
when
hard
he
to know
did
what
Metal
voice
Gear
actor
Solid
did.
2, it's not really there.
Yeah, well, I think it was there. I think they did it because they're trying to. Because his bottom jaw is. I'm assuming his bottom jaw is gone, and that's not just a metal plate over his bottom jaw.
His homie shot him. He kicked him down and Raiden dodged the bullet from the rocket launcher, and his homie got him. That's really funny.
So
Bro, you just smash Bros combo.
this favorite YouTube thing I like to pay attention to, especially when it's like somebody making a video from not America, and you know how like you can take the stereotypical name from different countries. Like in Mexico, it would be like Juan, and then when I hear people say America, they say John America.
John America.
I think
yeah.
it's hilarious. So I was gonna ask you though, Jord, if Mexico was Juan and America would be John America, what would like Britain or England? What would be like their stereotypical name? The common name there, like Simon.
I'd say pick any member of the royal family. You've got the very
like
common
Harry?
names.
Albert.
Harry's probably a slightly less common one. I'm thinking more like Albert or Charles.
Charles.
William.
Charles England. I like that one.
Charles is a very. I mean, there's been multiple Charleses. that have been
Charles
king.
England.
Charles England. Yeah.
Well, what are some other ones? Like the common one. Not that I know a lot of people from India, but the common one I hear is Rajesh. Raj. I knew two
I too have
Rajes.
watched The Big Bang Theory.
I don't think I ever met anybody with the name Rajesh. I did meet a man named Ramesh.
Ramesh.
Wait, hold on.
It's a very common name though.
Easter egg time.
Nice.
Wait, who popped in? Was it your
That was
buddy?
Kevin.
Kevin?
My boy.
I don't know. I honestly don't know very many names from India, but also
That's-
India is very diverse.
That's
I
not
mean,
even Platinum Games. That's just Konami being horny.
What would Japan's be?
I don't know very many Japanese names.
Takeshi. I don't know. Jin. That's
I always think Satoshi,
Satoshi.
but I don't actually know.
Let's hit the old Google.
Akira is kind of a common name, probably because of the the movie. It's funny if something like Akira came out, the name would probably be like Alan or something, or John. I don't know. That dude's head came off.
According to Google, Sato, Suzuki, and Takahashi are the most common given
Kakabashi's
names.
I have heard
Those
of
are
a
last
lot of
names,
people.
though.
I guess maybe first names.
Yeah, maybe type first names.
Japan's different though, because everybody kind of goes by their last names.
Yeah.
Says there's no single most common first name in Japan.
That's just factually incorrect, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure if you were able to do a census, you would figure it
Yeah.
out.
Here's the
That's
rankings.
probably the main thing is they don't have a lot of data on it.
Yeah.
So for girls, it's Himari or Hinata or Rin.
It's funny.
Hold on, thing. Boys, we got Minato, Haruto, and Aoi. AOI.
I too have watched Naruto once.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's funny. I think the common name John, came from like a lot of religious people naming their kids after like the apostles of Jesus.
Yeah.
Paul, John, Peter.
And it's like, that's like the canon one too, right?
Yeah.
Like we make fun of John America, but it's like the canon name.
Yeah.
We have Jane and John Doe. Like that's what we
Yeah.
put on people's graves if we don't know who they were.
Yeah.
It's the canon,
pretty
the
standard.
canon generic American name.
I think every English-speaking nation does use John Doe though.
Oh, they
as
do?
An unidentified.
Okay.
I got a
that comes
curveball
from
for you
that
guys.
comes from us or British culture.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear the most popular names for America in 2024?
Yeah.
This is
Kylie
according.
spelled with an E-I-G-H.
This is according to the Social Security Administration.
K-Y-L-E.
So for boys, you guys want to take a guess?
E-E.
It's
3 boy names,
3 boy names.
and I'll give you a hint. John
Sorry
is
about
not
that.
on there.
What's Mr. Beast's name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, Charlie, and
Mike.
what was a really popular movie? We need a really popular
Chris because of the Chris Evans or Chris Evans,
Nah,
the Chris's, the famous
I don't
Chris's who've
know.
all been superheroes.
Oh, what's that one guy's
Kids
the
are gonna
football
name their
player's
kids
name?
after. Oh yeah, football players. I didn't think about that.
That Taylor Swift boyfriend name.
Travis.
Travis. Those are my 3 guesses.
I'm gonna say Chris. What was the first one I said? I said the first one and I don't remember now.
Mike? Did you say
Mike.
Said Mike, yeah.
Chris, Mike, and it's gonna be something weird like
There should be an electrical panel nearby.
give
Use
me
your
a second, let me
enhanced
think.
AR to locate it.
Man, I don't even know.
Excellent. Just one more.
Let's go with
Keep on coming.
Sean.
Thane, you got
I'm
any-
Sean
got any
Evans for
guesses,
Hot
Thane?
Ones.
Do you want to guess, Thane?
It's funny. I wasn't
take it
using
as a
this
no.
Psy in my other playthrough, but then I realized it does wonders on these big guys.
All right.
I don't know.
As of 2024. Well, let me give you the overall because these are not. They're not the same. So this is the overall most common names in the United States historically is James, John, and Michael. But as of 2024, it's Liam, Noah, and Oliver. Now let's do girls' names.
You have Taylor Swift, so Taylor.
Every name that has an E-I-G-H.
Who are other popular females other than Taylor Swift?
Athletes. What's her name? The basketball player.
No, they're not naming after her. I
Caitlin
don't
Clark.
think.
Clark. Caitlin. Maybe
Oh, I
Caitlin.
like the name Caitlin though.
Caitlin
Let's
might
pick
be a pretty
Caitlin.
popular
So
one.
Taylor, Caitlin, and
Although I do know more than one Katie that is around our age. Like multiple. So I think Katie might have been a popular name when we were young, but maybe not so much now. I mean, they were all Caitlins, but they go by Katie or whatever.
That poor little guy got
does seem
caught
like
in the
it'd be a good
crossfire.
name.
Oh no,
that
he's
poor
alive.
little guy right there.
now he's a poor little guy.
Okay, I'll
That
give you
little
guys a
guy.
hint because you're a little off.
Oh,
So
man.
one starts with an O, one starts with an E, and one starts with an A.
Olivia,
Yep. Good. Good guess.
Ellie,
Eleanor.
Elizabeth, Elaine.
What was the last one? What did the last one start with?
A.
Ashley.
Amanda.
A-S-H-L-E-I-G-H. Ashley.
You said a bad word first, Jordan.
I know. I spelled it, but Ashley. That honestly, I genuinely think is actually spelled that way. Or something like that.
Alexis. There we go.
Alexis is.
So we've got Olivia, Emma, and Amelia.
Amelia.
When you think of some names, I think of when I think women names. Some names just like I associate with slut. Ashley's
Like
one of those names.
Candy with an I.
Tiffany.
Yeah, can't. Oh, that's a slutty name.
What? Tiffany or Candy?
Tiffany's also pretty slutty. But Candy, that's probably like one
What
of the
about
slutty.
Savannah or Sarah?
Savannah. Brittany's is kind of a slutty
You only
name.
associate it with
Sorry
that
to all you
because-
Ashleys, Brittany's,
No
Savannah's,
offense to people named
Tiffany's.
that.
I
It's
was just saying, you only associate it with that because those are the easiest names to create some porn star rhyme out of.
Yes, exactly.
That's why.
What about Riley?
Riley's, well, there's a Riley Reed, so yeah.
She's the only porn star I think I know. But I don't think she even does porn anymore. I think she got
She
married
did a
and had
rap.
kid.
She did a rap song and she had the N word like 5 million times.
Nice.
Okay.
So, looping back to the names, Amelia is like a cop-out, right? They just wanted another E name, so they turned it into an A and called it a day.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met an Amelia in real life, ever.
I have, but I'm pretty dang positive she spelled it with an E instead of an A.
Yeah, she went by Emmy.
She went by Emmy.
I did know one Amelia. I taught her piano lessons years ago.
guess
Amelia Bedelia?
I think I did know an Emmy at
Bedelia.
some point.
That was a
Amelia.
book series, wasn't it?
Amelia Earhart.
I think Amelia Earhart was an A, actually.
There's
it
there's got to be some like popular celebrities that are Amelia. Oh, Amelia Clark, but isn't that with an E?
That's an E.
It is an E. Thing, why aren't you fighting those guys?
Because there's guys shooting at me at the window and you can't hit them. They're invincible.
He's playing Sonic. Let him go fast. He's even got the blue blur behind him.
Also, I don't really want to I don't really want to fight them right now.
I guess it's lightning,
gonna
not blur.
run.
Man, they're destroying their own building.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that. It's like, they,
You know who you really
Sure,
reminded me of right now, Thane?
oh, I got it. Oh,
Is
but I got to fight this guy.
Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
He's reminding me of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 3 a lot.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, that was Radkatz, so...
I don't play Metal Gear thing. I'm just
I think it was
making
Metal
up.
Gear 2 that Raiden was in.
Why is this thing just letting you hit it?
Because I knew that. This
Oh.
thing's broke. I didn't realize this thing was broken. I didn't use my outfit. It's like, oh, it's just a grapple weapon. But it's like, oh, wait, it's electric grapple weapon.
Is it because everything in this game is part cyborg? This was the
Yeah.
easiest fight I've ever seen you
Yeah,
do.
literally.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that weapon trivialized it.
So you learned how to play the game.
Yeah.
Crazy. If you learn how to play the game is more fun.
Yeah.
I got a question off of that. Is there a game that you guys have played where it just didn't click and you quit? And then later come back to and you're like, oh, if I would have just learned how to play the game, I'd have fun.
Yeah.
I don't. Recent memory, I don't remember, but
I'll give you a terrible example, but this is the only one I got. I played Sekiro when it first came out for about 2 hours and did not have fun.
How are you running up the
Then I played Lies of P, which is a very
'Cause-
similar game mechanic,
because he's using magnets.
and I had fun.
You know, Sky,
So, do you ever think you're
I
gonna
don't
go
have a
back
great
to
answer.
Sekiro?
Yes.
Okay.
What would you say, Cole?
I don't have a great answer. Like, I don't know if I've ever quit a game because it's gotten too hard. Well, that's not true. Elden Ring. I played that for an hour and realized it's not my game.
Well, the one I
I
was
did that with
thinking
Bloodborne
of,
as well. I was like, this game blows.
the one I was thinking of for you, Cole, and maybe I'm wrong, is the Claire Obscure. Is that one?
Oh, yeah. See, that's weird though, because that's not really difficulty. If you count like
More timing.
if you count that as difficulty, I guess then sure.
Well,
but...
see, that's Sekiro. That's Sekiro for me is the timing. I couldn't figure out.
It doesn't have a
freaking
button
block.
that flashes up every time.
Because, like, when it comes to the turn-based combat in Clair Obscur, I freaking murder it. Like, it's too good. It's too easy. But when I have to, like, parry and such, I'm bad at that. If I could just build them as tanks, I would have been a lot better.
That doesn't have a button flash at the top.
No, yeah, you just gotta time it.
What about you, George? You got one you can think of?
Most of the games I've done that with, I've come back to. The one most recently, that I can think of, because I know it's happened multiple times.
Why didn't I upgrade? Why didn't I use this weapon? It's so damn broken.
It's Project Zomboid.
Oh yeah, that's
the first time I tried it.
The first
solo.
time I played it, I thought
I played for about. I did
Yeah.
the tutorial, and I'm like, this is so frustratingly difficult. Like, it doesn't explain how to do anything, and the menus were so complicated, and there was more than one, and so I gave up. But now I know how to play. It's like, okay, that's not so bad.
You want to know something funny? Like, I played the first time, it's like, okay, I see, it's more hardcore, I get it, I click with it, but nobody else was playing it, so it's like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna play this, I don't think anyone's really gonna get into this, so I stopped playing. Then, recently, Brigham really got into it, it's like, oh, maybe more people will play.
I have to make a confession when it comes to survival games.
There's too many of them.
Well, I don't care about that.
I'll feel the same.
I never will jump into one by myself for the first time. I will only ever play them if one of you guys have already learned how to play the game.
Yeah.
Because some of them are so vague that you just, like you're saying, George, I think Project Zomboid's probably on the opposite side of, like, it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
I don't think they're all that way, but learning a new survival game to me is always so frustrating.
I'm
but
so
when you guys can teach me how to play,
that I
it's
didn't
a lot
use this
better.
at first. Sorry, I'm not gonna shut up about that.
Just break the game, Thane.
Yeah, I am breaking the game right now. Except it won't work on some bosses later.
I say I do like trying new survival games. I like that I don't know what I'm doing type of thing and just exploring and experimenting. Yeah, I kind of like that. Plus, some games, the early game when you're just like, oh, I have nothing and I just got to get like basic resources. That's sometimes the best gameplay experience.
Sorry.
Like the early, I don't know, for me, at least for a long time it did. Like the early days of 7 days, like before you get guns and all that. That's always the best loop. And it was the same with Ark, because it's like, I can't do everything. I'm not unstoppable. I actually have to be smart and stealthy and, be careful. It makes it more fun.
I can give you an example of why I don't like it. Literally just yesterday in Minecraft, right? So I discovered those little ghasts, the happy gas thingies.
Oh yeah.
You find them in the Nether. They're called dried ghasts. And so I picked one up and took it back to the world. I'm like, well, if it's dry, I'll put it in water because that seems right.
Yeah.
That was correct. They turned into ghasts and like they floated around and such. And now I'm like, okay, well, how do I saddle it? How do I ride it? So I took a saddle and tried to give it to him. It didn't work. There's no way in my mind I would ever come up with the idea of like making a new kind of saddle for that thing, other than by Googling it.
Yeah.
And so like,
motherfucker. I hate these fucking
halfway
RPG
intuitive.
Guys. God damn.
And then it became not intuitive.
Yeah.
Just get
And
out
that's
of my
why I
grill, for
don't like
fuck's sake.
a lot of like trying to figure it out on your own in survival games because it's like
RPG guys.
I'm gonna have to Google it anyway.
Get fucked.
Well, here's my I have a comment for that too, Cole, is with most survival games, and maybe I'm wrong, George, correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the time the recipes are already all there.
Usually that's one thing I like is when they have a menu.
Well, Minecraft does.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't know that I might need to make a saddle. I got thinking that maybe I've got to find a saddle in the Nether or something. I don't know what.
That's a good point because usually, can you make saddles yet?
I think you
Did they
can
add
now,
that? Okay.
but forever for the longest time you couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't, and that was always a dumb thing. Is it's like, how long until I can ride a horse? or a pig.
Oh yeah, you
I
had
gotta
to
find a saddle.
they have you make saddles now.
Now you can make.
I think you can.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was dumb. You have so
You
much
can-
leather. You have.
Yeah,
you
I think you
have so
can
much
because I believe
leather
you can
and
make horse
can't
armor
make a
now
saddle.
too.
Oh, I don't know.
I think you can. I don't know now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What was the logic in that? It's like, hey, you guys, you can make leather. Can I make a saddle? No.
I think when survival games started to click for me was when I started to look at the recipe books, because then I would just look at things that I could
Start
craft.
cooking the books. You cheating?
But I think that's like what you have to do with survival games.
Yeah,
is look at
it's
recipes.
part of its research. You gotta learn how to do stuff. You have to read it.
But the difficult thing though is some of them you have to unlock the recipes by just keep playing. So it's like to go to your point, Cole, is maybe, and I don't know if Minecraft is this way. I'm pretty sure you have all the recipes at the beginning.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But some games don't, where you have to like discover
You have to
that you
level
need to
up
make
or you
something.
have to find it in the world. Yeah.
Oh.
And I like
I
you
caught
know
that.
I don't actually know like if you can make a saddle, but as an old school Minecraft player where I couldn't make saddles, it was my impression that I couldn't make the saddle for the little ghast guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, well, I've never been able to make saddles in the past. Why would I be able to start now?
Yeah.
Especially for the new thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The main exit is
So I don't know. That's just my biggest complaint when it comes to survival games. Is it's like the game doesn't always intuit what you need to do what you want to do in the game. You got to go look online. Is kind of just what I've always defaulted to. And I just prefer to have the game be like, yeah, you could do this.
Stab him?
At the very
I can't-
least,
I can't
they could
stab him.
add
I can't. Okay.
like an
I try to stab him, but
how
I
do I say
guess
it?
not.
Like just as an example, like a book or a document in game that you can examine. That if they want to play it into the lore or whatever, or just have it be a menu piece, like this is how you do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind that. I like that because if you want to look at it to learn, you can. If you don't have to.
Like let's
Oh, no,
just
no.
nitpicking
Sorry.
Minecraft more. Like let's say
I don't want to fight those guys.
you had to figure out how to get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
How would you know to do the Eye of Ender and throw it into the sky?
Yeah.
How would you even know to make an Eye of Ender?
Yep.
There's nothing in my thought process that says you need to make an Eye of Ender. If you just happen to stumble across the end portal and then saw like an Eye of Ender already in the portal, you
Yeah.
might think, oh, this probably needs to be filled up.
I think that would be the implication, but just the rarity of
There's 3 in your entire world.
yeah, like it's the chances of you finding that unless you literally mine everything
Yeah,
is so low.
So low. The fact that it's just 3 in the entire world it's way too low. Where you would never just stumble. I mean, you could, but very unlikely to just stumble across it.
And maybe that design's intentional of where it's like, I know it's like part of the base game, but I guess I kind of see it as like an Easter egg adjacent, where it's like, okay, it's the community and everybody just playing. I mean, if you got 100,000 players, somebody's bound to find whatever said secret thing is.
And then eventually they share it with
Yeah,
others.
they just share it, and everybody's always, you know what I mean? Like it's a community-driven thing,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think that would help with more. Like, well, I think a lot of Minecraft is built around that. I think most survival games, honestly, are kind of built with that. Like, you shouldn't really tackle this whole thing solo. I mean, that's also one of those things of why why I don't think we. I mean, I hope, but I don't know that it's likely that we'll ever get around to playing Tekkit. Just because of the learning curve to learn that is insane.
There's a lot of stuff in that game.
And there's nothing explaining how any of it works.
Yeah, there isn't. And
You have to look up YouTube videos, and if any of the mods been updated and any of that changes, those videos are likely outdated.
Right.
So you have to find a newer video if
Well,
somebody even has one.
I haven't played for, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago that I did it. I think it would be fun, and honestly, my goal is to, like, early next year is to get a server going and play with everybody, at least for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I agree. I think there's like over 100 pages of resources that you can craft or things you can make, recipes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have been having fun playing easier mods.
Yeah.
Minecraft. There's one. I was telling Thane about last night.
It's like a full RPG, right?
Yeah, it's kind of so. The world is slightly more fantasy and like has more of a fantasy vibe. So they added they changed a lot of the. I shouldn't say change. They added biomes that you can find that are really crazy and extreme in both the caves, in the Nether, and in the end. And then they added, I think it said it's like, I don't even remember the number. At least 100 new mobs, like enemy types, to find.
Fuck.
And
Let's end that one there.
Okay.
We're done.